Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ghouls Gaming with me, Christopher, and we're back with Planetscape Torment Enhanced Edition and my first playthrough of the game. Last time, well, we set out into Sigil and the Hive and the rest of it again, and finally made our way into the Burned City. Burned Village. Burned City? Village? Buried Village, not burned. Buried Village. And inside Buried Village we actually finally found Farad. And Farad was less scared than I thought he would be. First of all, he was completely alone. Could probably just have easily have killed him if I wanted to, but no, we need answers from him. And instead of trying to fool him and play coy or whatever you want to say, I decided to try and help him. He needs stuff from this here little underground place. Currently it's called the Weeping Stone, and it's a bronze sphere that he needs. Yeah, the catacombs, that's what it's called. So we need to find that. I am also looking for a ruby for Jared, because I am thinking that he might be the one that can get me to be a mage. So question is, he's probably making it worth my while if I should bring one to his house. I mean, there's absolutely nothing to go for here or go on, so I don't know exactly what to do about that. Also, Uhir wants a lucky knife from down here as well. And before right when I finished the episode, the game crashed. I hope that there's no problem with this area. So let's slightly move ahead. We have a thing that I can click on here. Corpse is fairly fresh. Within the last couple of weeks or so anyway, the large part of it has been gnawed away by rat teeth. The forehead skin of the corpse looked like someone had really brained this poor sod. You nudge with your toe and it flops around bonelessly. Nothing useful in there. Okay, so are we gonna have to look on for corpses? Is that what we're doing? Okay, we have a rat that just keep moving away from us. And a lifeless corpse here. Prodding poking does nothing. So that's also not a problem. Yeah, we did have a thing here. Yeah, I picked that up last time, but yeah, I had to reload and the autosave was just outside, so I had to go in again. Right, more corpses, more containers. Okay, that corpse apparently I'm not interested in. Yeah, more enemies over there. More skulls. I don't know if I need skulls. Okay, despite his appearance of the skeleton atop these beers, it is apparently graves have been professionally looted. And these skeletons don't appear to have been heard from sarcophagi. They look as though they were fighting and had been cut down. Exciting. Yeah, so we have sort of unlocked or uncovered the thing that's going on here, which is that Farad and his men are sort of repurposing or rather reusing corpses, which is interesting. Interesting way to do it. Yeah, they're sort of picking up corpses from here, sending them to the dusters. They bury them and then they end up here again, and they just keep using them, and it just makes a lot of money that way. So that's an interesting way to do it. Okay, so we have more entries here. Why are you going for Dakon so much? He's really weak. Don't hit him too much. Okay, we have one little thing here. Ooh, that is a gold ring. Can presumably get some money for that. Okay, more non-zombies. More things. Okay, we have a door here. Is that a door? Yes. That we can just open. Okay. So where are these things leading us? The Shattered Crypt, the Crypt of the Embraced, the Warriors of Thought. There's a lot of stuff in here. There's a rat down here. Doesn't really want to go for us. Okay, more rats here. They do, however, want to go for us. Okay, they should be easy to take care of. They're a bit huddled up. We know for a fact that we don't want them to be huddled up, so let's focus on different ones. There we go. You can go help out with that one. There we go. Nice. Whole bunch of cranium rat tails. Do I need all of those? They stack in a bit more than just 10 or something. Did I say a smiling bottle? Yes, there is actually a face on that one. Tears of Sorrow, Elysium's Tears. Okay, contain this bottle of tears of sorrow that were shed by this person's relatives. All the rage and anguish of this person's senseless death in battle are contained in the smiling bottle. By throwing this bottle at an enemy, their wrath can be unleashed. So is that actually something? Yeah, I can actually use that one. That's fascinating. Is that? Yeah, is that like a sort of rage spell from Skyrim that you throw it on someone that they just become very hostile to, like everything? Could that be what that is? Let's actually back up a little bit. There we go. Attack, attack, attack. Prod this corpse. Nope, not a zombie. More crazy. Oh, ow, okay, okay. Let's get the hell out of here. Okay. And now there's a were-rat.
Not working on this thing. It's not working on this thing.
Die.
Apparently I could kill it easily enough though, but okay. Luckily I can just resurrect you, which is nice. Do I need to be... Come on. Come on. Do I need to be closer? Is that it?
Gone.
Okay, these rats are super scary. There we go. Get you back up. Ooh, don't, no, pause. Freaking hell, man.
All right.
Move, 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 move. Move the hell away. Okay. Do you have your stuff? Yes, you do have your stuff. I did give you some things, though. So you can have those on your body. Wow, okay. Yeah, you can actually have that as well. Let me throw you some heals. One of you. One of you. I'll give you a heal as well. There we go. We're good to go. These rats are not fun. And you shouldn't be the one to go first, by the way.
My bite's not working on this. My bite's not.
My weapon.
My bite's not working on this
A
thing.
lot of people can't deal damage to these. That's bad. More healing. Okay, yeah, that is a entry. What are these things? Card phase with humidity. It appears to be weeping.
I'm gone.
Okay. What do I do about these rats? I think I sort of need to just rush them. You were able to deal with that.
All right.
So let's actually have
Chief?
you
Okay.
run up ahead. Yeah.
What's the word, Chief?
Go, go, go,
Alright.
go, go. Ow.
What's up?
Attack. Attack.
I will
You
hear
go
you.
in as well. There needs to be more of them, right? Because that's only 2. And you were able... No, okay, so there's more
Done.
back there. Okay, let's just kill the easy one. Oh, you're not supposed
Balin, your will be
to
done.
be at the front. Thank you very much. Now you can be at the front, or rather close by. There we go. Some nice hits. Yep. Let's keep going. We'll wait for the shambling corpse to arrive. No, we won't, because it's taking way too long. Come on. Don't get stuck in each other. There we go. You're dead.
All right.
Those rats. Those rats, man. More non-zombies. Okay. I really would like a stealthy character soon. And I don't want that to be me. I don't want to be the stealthy character. But, yeah. Come on, just make your way to him. Thank you. Okay. There's a corpse over here. Okay, sandy-haired collector's corpse is covered with nasty bites. The dead man's neck still writhes as if it were trying to twist the stuff off his body. The neck... I don't get that, but sure. Whatever. Bunch of corpses everywhere. Bodies must be undead. Once they killed a long time after flesh has appeared from the bones. There's a lot of stuff that you can look at. Most of it just seems... Oh, what the hell is that? Those are Varguil. Okay.
It is I. Your path is mine.
I sort of think that I want to throw a spell at you. Let's throw a magic missile.
There cannot be any guide.
Did that do good? Uninjured, uninjured. Oh, there were 3 of them.
All right.
Fair enough. You don't seem to be super interested in actually attacking me. Wish I had some ranged attacks right now.
Huh? Okay.
Okay, can you... There we go. Now you're coming.
right.
Now you're
What?
coming.
Good as done.
Let's make
I'm
sure
gone.
that Darkon isn't up ahead. Keep a track on... You
I'm
are
gone.
up ahead. It's
Into
literally
your
the
will
only thing I
be
said
done.
that you shouldn't be doing. Not
Or
really.
die.
There we go. Oh, wow, I have
I'm gone.
taken damage though. Get the hell back. I thought that you died. You didn't. There we go. That's better.
I hear
But you
your
move
words.
away. No, go
I
away.
shall serve.
Go away. There we go. Why
I
don't you
will. I shall
change your
serve.
target? Just keep attacking the guy that I want you to attack.
I'm gone.
Bloody hell. So now I'm taking a beating. And there's more of them. Okay. Anything down here? Nothing down here, but we do want to go in here. That is a body that I would like to loot. Okay, fair enough. Let's just start using some of these. Let's just start using some of these bandages because, you know, they're kind of pointless in a way, so we'd rather just use them up. 3 healing is not much. But let's just use them so that we're done. I'll throw some on Dakon over here. There we go. And also Mr. Mort can have some. There we go.
Good as done.
You go up ahead.
All right.
Maybe I'll try...
All right.
Maybe
What's
I'll
up? Sure,
try
why not?
a spell.
Balance.
Maybe I'll
in
try
all
a spell.
things.
Scripture of Steel +1. I mean, I might not need it, but you know
It
what?
is I.
Let's do it. Can I do that? Was that... Yes, that was on everybody. So let's go for attack. Let's go for attack on you.
Damn it.
That's not going well. Attack, 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 and Dakon is
Until your
already
will
in
be
the
done.
front. Jesus. There we go. Attack, attack, attack. He seems stuck. I'm okay with that. Always okay with enemies being stuck. There we
All
go.
right.
I think that helped a little bit. Right, we have a rusty dagger. Don't think that that is the dagger that we're looking for. But it is a dagger. Okay, we can apparently... Oh, hello. Clive is someone here. As you pass one of the twisted stone faces on the walls, it calls out to you in a creaking voice that sounds like the shifting of boulders. Immortal, regard me. I am Clive. I would have words with you. And how do you know I'm immortal? I see a burning purpose within your shell. I see many things in the falling dust of these tunnels. You lack something essential, and that keeps you from death's sweet embrace. Okay, what am I missing? Well, what do you want to say to me? Listen, this place holds much danger for you. Treachery awaits you on the surface in ways long and winding. At the end you will find what you have sought, but you may not want it then. Okay, so do you know more specifics about this? I only observe. Okay, what questions could I ask? So how do you come to be in this situation? Like, what are you? Maybe I should say. Or that's what I would ask. I was once a respected leader in my community in the lower ward. A petty lord sought to increase his power at the expense of my people. My friends, my relatives, and friends I spoke against him. Against him? Petty Lord, right, the Petty Lord. And what happened then? And then he captured us one by one and bound our spirits and senses into these screaming faces under the ditch, where all filth and sigil comes eventually. Then he let the polluted waters above flow through our mouths and noses and eyes. Ooh, that's a fun destiny to have. So can I do something about that? I'm cursed to remain here until fresh water passes my lips. There's a magical flask of water in the drowned nations. Bring it to me and give me a taste of it, and I shall tell you of someone who can help you unlock its full potential. You shall never lack for water again. So, drowned nations.
Updated my journal.
I do not know. There was an artist named Chad who frequented these tunnels. He knew. Find him and he may tell you. And how can I get to the drowned nations? Through the dead nations, where the dead walk and rule as through, or through the wars of thought, where many as one hold sway. Neither is without its risks. What about the dead nations? The dead have achieved life in their own way. They rule a portion of these catacombs. To struggle with the many as one for the heart of these tunnels. And what about many as one? You've heard of cranium rats. When they gather, they become more powerful, a shared mind. They in their sermons, where rats seek mastery of these undertunnels, they warp with the dead nations. Okay. And what about the catacombs? You have a lot of information about the catacombs. The catacombs were carved eons ago to house the dead of the city, who did not wish the tender administrations of the dustman. They become the refuse ground of the city, where dwell monsters barely see, where humans prowl like scavengers among the scavengers. Many as one patrols these tunnels and has turned many against their natures. The dead nations prowl as well, guarding against the depredations of the humans who come along them. Well, what else can I ask about? Absolutely nothing. Right, so Wars of Thought, many as one, or the Dead Nations Catacombs. Okay, so can I either go here or here? But we also have Shattered Crypt and Crypt of the Embrace. I think that those would probably be just small areas by the sound of it. Okay, more non-zombies. Bones and stuff. Yeah, let's just dump stuff on that one. I don't even know if I need the skulls. Like, do I actually need skulls? Maybe I'm not supposed to pick these up, actually. I don't know. Gold ring, just Mort can have that. We have some random stuff. There we go. Now I can pick up this here bone club.
I'm gone.
Right, get in here, some money, and I would assume that this is another crypt, the mosaic crypt. Okay, let's get in here. This is indeed a smaller space. What are these things? Caps are rusted to the ground and cannot be opened. It looks like they control airflow into the crypt. An inlaid metal in mosaic floor seems to be sitting at a slight depression. It looks like it has scraped the color from the tiles around it. Also, names and warnings inscribed into stone have been chipped away into illegibility. Illegibility. Done. Yes, and presumably the same thing here. Yes, right. That is locked. Can I even unlock this?
Forced it.
I can. Do I want to do this?
Opened.
Yes, I do. There's no liches in this game, right? Okay, more skulls. Just a weapon. And there was no problem whatsoever. Good. So we got a special weapon. A enchanted hammer, +1 hammer. And while I could do that hammers, didn't I pick like 1 proficiency in hammers? I did not. Okay, so that's completely pointless for me. Do you have proficiencies? Edged weapons only. So no one really wants to use that right now, but I'll probably stick around with that. Oh, did you respawn? You respawned. You bastards. At least one group of them. Okay, let me make it up here. So it has more things respawned. I'm not gonna fight them right now, but yeah, I have more things respawn, like the whereas. Nope, nothing else for now. Let's get into the next crypt. Well, the crypt of the Embraced. So despite the age of this crypt, these coffins appear to be in near perfect condition. Blood smears leading to the largest coffin. Am I gonna find a alive person in here? Oh, stuff behind me though. A ghoul. Okay. Let's kill these. Oh, wow, that hurt me. Gotta say, that hurt me. Wow, you're taking a beating.
I hear your will.
Come around from the back.
Damn it.
Wow, you're taking a beating. Holy crap. Right, let's get on to the next one.
Die.
Yeah, you're wounded.
Your will be done.
Stop taking damage. Jesus. I did... no, actually, no, you're not allowed to have that one. You can do this, Mort. I believe in you. Okay, so these were very, very tough ghouls. Now, who are you attacking? Are you attacking him again? I think... Ah, wow, okay. Wow. That was 20 damage. Right, why are you attacking not Mort?
Damn it.
Just attack Mort. Nothing else.
My jaw is hanging on by a thread. Would you
I know it
give me a
is.
hand here?
You're gonna be fine. I can heal you. That hurt. That hurt a lot. Wow, okay. Exciting. We're gonna go bracelet out of it. And a bone dagger. I don't know if that is the dagger I'm supposed to bring in, but 2 to 5 or 1 to 6. But a lot of +2 attack, so we are taking that. Thank you for that. Some big heals. You'll keep that for me, as well as that. We shall pick that up and we can give that to him as well, because that's what you have. There we go. Okay.
I'm gone.
That was interesting. What do we have here? Someone, right? Gris. This is the corpse of a man with a surprised look on his beak-nosed face. It's hard to tell how he died, whether from the numerous horrific slashing wounds across his abdomen and throat, or from blood loss incurred when his right arm was nearly severed from his shoulder. Either way, bad way to go. And if I could talk to him, he'd surely have a hell of a tale. But he is completely dead. Can I loot anything? I don't think so. Script on the walls and long dead language appears to show the life progress of the inhabitant of this tomb. Okay. I'm still also curious, can I rest? Is there... Oh, why can I press both of these separately? That's odd. Yeah, can I rest? Is there rest in this game? From party biography, etc. Nothing there. Lock view, dialogue, AI, combat log, quick loot, how to play, options. Nothing in options, right? Because I would kind of like to rest. Oh, rest party, never mind. Yes. It's too dangerous. Of course it is.
All right.
I don't have a lot of healing. I'm just saying. Don't have a lot of healing left. Gonna have to be like that. Who would have known that these crypts would be dangerous? No one could have known that. So, Shattered Crypt. Not looking forward to this. These supports used to hold a sarcophagus. They apparently used to have something in them. They don't anymore. And these bones, like the gnawed extensively, they are scattered randomly. And also, apparently something I can't see. Oh, right. Click the actual thing. Holes have been knocked in the wall here, and a aromatic slime coats the outer edges of, what did it say? Of jagged holes. Okay. Let's look in the box. Bunch of money. And we have a bunch of daggers of more just regular stuff. Okay. Ambush incoming. Oh, we seem actually to be fine. Okay. Well, that went better than expected. Right. These are... Ooh, punch daggers of Morin. So those are Fist's weapon. which I currently can use, and those actually seem rather good, but well, I have one. How much better than this is this? +1 piercing, 1 to 6 piercing. That was 2 to 8 piercing. Enchanted, piercing damage, armor class, luck, all of the good stuff. So I'm actually going to take that. But I am going to save this because obviously... let's just move everything up. I'm going to have to use this when I become a mage. Dakon, meanwhile, can just keep hold of a lot of bone parts or skeleton parts. Right, where do I go? Which one do I go for? I am thinking... I'm thinking Dead Nations.
I'm gone.
I sort of feel... I mean, because we've already seen that Mort can't do damage to were-rats, so... that is arguably a bad thing, yes. Are we going to trigger them? No, we did not trigger them. Good. Let's get into... how do I... okay. Is there an entry point here somewhere? Oh, never mind. It's down here. I was like, is it here? No, it's not here. It's over here. So I'm sort of feeling slightly more confident with dead people. Although those ghouls that I just met, those were tricky. And oh wow, okay, there's a lot of people here. Hello. Yeah. Hargrim the Bleak. Stop, thou have come too far, traveler, and trespassed into the Deadly Nations, realm of the Silent King. Wilt thou submit peacefully? And to what exactly? 'Tis the will of the Silent King that all who pass against the incarnation become prisoner of his lands. No? Then thou shalt die here in the Silent King's halls. Well, okay, fair enough.
Updated my journal.
Oh, I'm not gonna survive this, am I? I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. I think I'm gonna have to reload. I think maybe this is like a thing you're supposed to do. Oh. Did someone do... ow. Granted, these are slightly easy to kill. Have you move away a bit. They aren't terribly bad, but who's throw? Well, it's obviously you. Can I fight my way through this?
Damn.
Because it would be kind of fun if I could. By the way, do you have a weapon selected? You do, I hope. Yes, you do. Good. Maybe we should just start using some of these. Use this on yourself. We can use this one, but it's like single target, and that's poison. Let's go for you. Oh, again, spiritual hammer on Mort. Poor Mort. That's fine though.
My jaw is hanging on by a thread.
Let's give this thing a cast. I don't think that we're gonna survive this, to be honest. Well, Mort is back up. Are we? We're barely doing damage. Can we make it to him? I don't think we can. There's a lot of... no, okay, this is not gonna fly, is it? Mort is gonna die. There's way too many in there. Wow, a lot of them died there. Right, I'm gonna go in again, and on this occasion I'm actually gonna, you know, play along a little bit, and we shall see what happens. I do think that there might be a way for us to get out, you know. So submit to what? I'll say no, I will not again, but then it's not... yeah, okay, fair enough. So, come then, we shall show thee to the chapel. Know this, thou shalt be free to wander these halls, but not to leave the catacombs. Thou shalt be a prisoner here until thy death. Should thou later arise as we have, thou shalt be free. Praise the Silent King, his will be done. That, I mean, it doesn't sound good, does it?
Updated my journal.
But we'll see what happens. So now we have a new person, Soego. Okay, another member of the living. Most are slain by the ghouls this far into the catacombs. You are fortunate. So apparently I recognize you. Soego from the mortuary. Who were you? Huh. Your memory serves you well. I'm no longer stationed in the mortuary. Instead, I've become a missionary in these parts. But I thought I killed you. Huh. Are you a person who I killed? Is that the guy that... Oh, is that the guy that I killed the first time around? The one that caused, like, the entire place to go against me? Maybe. Apparently I killed you. The wound you struck was not a mortal one. I recovered quickly and found that I would like to distance myself from the mortuary. Okay, so what about the missionary thing? Well, yes, I came to these catacombs after hearing rumors of undead that were aware in these parts. I hope to save them. What do you mean by saving them? Well, passion ties them to this false life. I hope I can teach them to forsake these passions and leave this false life behind and reach the true death. So what do you mean by false life? I mean, I guess, we're talking zombies and ghouls and stuff like that, but care to elaborate a little bit on that? Well, these dead ones are so close to the true death, yet they cling to this life. This false life is a lie of existence on this plane. And we already know about the true death, but let's just ask about it again. I don't know why I keep asking about it, even though I've gotten extensive information about what it actually is. And indeed, the complete absence of passion, the true death is a true life beyond this shadow of existence. It is to this place that these dead must reach to free themselves. Okay, so you sort of want them to actually die. I wish them to transcend this place of existence, divorce themselves from passion, and it can save them. So, exactly where am I? You are in the catacombs of the dead nations. The guards brought you here. And so why exactly am I a prisoner? I do not know, as some of the citizens here. Okay, fair enough. A moment of your time before you go, do not attack any of the undead here in the catacombs. They will not harm you so long as you remain peaceful. Should you prove hostile, they will defend themselves, and there are many of them. Yes, we know. Lastly, you may return here if you need to rest. Can we rest now? Of course. Thank you for that. Good thing. Guard spells back, etc. Alright, let's have a bit of a look around then. What's up with this? This metal slab is apparently used as a bed. There looks to be a portion on the side that can be pried open. Try to do that. You're not going to be able to pry into Svigo's things while he's around. Okay, so that's his stuff. But I can probably just look into this. Yep, some bandages. Can I get you away? Can I talk to you? Need some questions. Tell me about Hargrim. You can tell, or rather he can tell me a bit more about stuff. A stubborn one, but admirable in his piety and devotion to duty. He is my strongest rival here, and he has kept the civilization together for many years. His passions stem from his piety and devotion to duty, admirable qualities, but misplaced. And about the Silent King, who is that? I've never seen the Silent King. I wish I could tell you something about him, but I've never seen him. Presumably his throne room lies beyond the crimson doors, but I cannot gain entrance. Hargrim, the skeleton priest, will not let me. Okay, so any more you can tell me about the dead nations? They've been here many centuries, I think, taking care of those that have passed away in their halls. Such devotion to duty is no longer necessary. It is almost a crime. Okay, you just want to kill them. Sentience threatens the Dustman. Indeed it does. Right, so right now there's no way to move him, but we'll see. Okay. I mean, these things, I mean, it's fun that they have them, but isn't that completely pointless? I don't know. It seems a bit overdone, almost. Well, we have a bunch of stuff that we can look into here. That's locked. Locked, and locked. Can I bash? Yeah, there we go. We could together open up stuff. Okay, a bunch of weapons.
Can't run while I'm carrying all this.
Ooh, I'm actually over
Can't run
now.
while I'm carrying all this.
It's fine. Yeah, that's a bunch of money as well. Good. So, by the way, 170. Ooh, I have literally nothing. Yeah, I'm really bad at the old strength. You can carry more. Good. But none of this is actually interesting. Why can't you use it? I mean, you are a fighter. Fighter mage. That's odd that you can't use that. Thought that would be like a good thing about Hargrim. Yeah, wouldn't that be like a benefit of being a multi-class? So Hargrim, I would like to have a bit of a word with you. The skeleton wears what appears to be ancient priest robes, heavy and ornate. It carries a large impressive stave, which is capped with intricately carved horns, dangling pendants, and a gilded skull. Hello. The skeleton, its eyes glow like two burning embers, looks you over but makes no reply. So, are you Hagrim? I mean, we probably should know that, but fair enough. It nods solemnly, the pen is suspended from its stave, tinkling softly. There's something disquieting about his silent, piercing gaze. Okay, why have I been made a prisoner? 'Tis the will of the Silent King. The living who are caught here are made to languish in his halls until they join the quiet ones. And what do you mean by quiet ones? The true dead. Those who have no voice and do not but sleep eternally. May the Silent King watch over them. So tell me more about this guy. Our Lord and Vision, he who makes the law and protects us, though would do well to start no trouble here, stranger, for the Silent King's eye is everywhere and his justice swift. So why is he called the Silent King? I mean, I'm sort of thinking that he's dead, right? Because he's silent and he just said the quiet ones. The Silent King would be like the ultimate quiet one. But, okay. He speaks no more than necessary to guide us. Praise to the Silent King. Can I talk to him? It also have a bony palm with a creaking groan and a puff of dust, the jaws open to speak. No. Its voice deep and resonant echoes for a long while in the vaulted chamber, but why not? Its voice booms through the chamber. No living creature may pass the doors that lead to his throne room, nor would I allow thee an audience, even if such a thing were possible. Thou shalt not see him. Okay, I could threaten, but I don't think that I'm good enough to do that, so let's ignore that for now. So what are you doing here? And I'm called Hargrim. I am the High Priest of the citizens here. I spread the word of the Silent King to his followers. Aren't like all of them already followers? But yeah, where did you come from? I passed away long ago and found that beyond death lies only oblivion. Fortunately, I was able to step back at the last moment from the brink. What do you mean step back? Yes, I awoke here. I wandered the catacombs for untold days before stumbling into the throne room of my lord the Silent King. He spoke to me, and from that fated meeting the Dead Nations was born. So what other followers exist here? We, the skeletons, other undead, zombies and ghouls. There were once shadows, but they have long since fled. Sometimes one of the living spends the last of its days here. Also, far to the east live many cranium rats. Ooh, I don't like that. So tell me about you. We tend to be the quiet ones, the true dead, and obey the word of the Silent King. Our work here has gone on for centuries. So, what about the other undead? Who? Well, the zombies. So they serve the Silent King and the Dead Nations as laborers. They work beneath the guidance of Stale Mary, the most intelligent and wisest among us. So who's her? Or she? She is the most intelligent of what some call the rotting herd, those zombies which populate the Dead Nations. Unlike many of us, her heart did not depart at the moment of death. That is as much as can be said. So what do you mean by the rotting herd? They serve the Sovereign King and the Dead Nations, etc., etc. So that's basically the same. So what about the ghouls? I do not trust them or their matriarch Akaz, that was her that we tried to kill. They watch us with hungry eyes and would doubtless devour us all if our numbers and the word of the Silent King were not a shield against them. Okay.
Updated my journal.
They're forever ravenous. Without us holding them in check, they would run rampant in the buried village and the warrens of the cranium rats, killing all, then return and devour all that is here. Okay, so what about the cast? Believe that that's how that would be pronounced. She's the matriarch of the ghoul pack that has come to our halls. She's a strong and extremely cunning. Okay. I will apparently ask about someone in particular. What can you tell me about Soego? He tries to convince us to give up his pretense of life, as he calls it, and pass into the true death. He claims that it is our passions that anchor us to this life, and we must let go of them and our duty. He wants us to die.
My journal.
Some listen to his words, but none have chosen to surrender themselves to his beliefs. Those that did would be forever silenced. Our numbers would dwindle, and all that we have here would be destroyed by what surrounds us. So Ego may believe he's doing right, but is in truth causing great harm. So why is he still around? I can just go kill him for you if you want to. We cannot force him to leave. He knows we cannot harm him. The dead truce, no undead may injure a dustman unless first attacked. Also, the Silent King wishes no slaughter in these halls. Well, I mean, I could help, but if the Silent King doesn't want slaughter in the halls, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, have you seen a bronze sphere? Well, no such thing. Why dost you seek that object? Ferret wants it. The skeleton draws back, looks up and away, and is appearing the surface. Blood still beats in his black worm-ridden heart. That wheezing sack of flesh still sends his pack into our homes and raid and pillage. Though we're wrong to come here, we tolerate no such desecrators within our borders. But I'm not of his pack. Why then are they here invading our homes on a fetch and carry for that miserable soul? Well, I'm actually finding his spear and I need information from him. No loyalty at all. And what's the difference between these? I'm just gonna go for the first one. Looks over you carefully, tapping his chin with a bony finger. Though do not seem to sort of follow such a man. Perhaps you speak the truth. Well, I mean, I don't follow him. And, well, we're not in need of healing. And we know about the rest. So, ignore that for now. And apparently I can just open these without no one bothering, I think. Oh, didn't want a quick save, but I did.
Veil opened.
Oh, so Dakon is actually pretty damn good at opening these.
Forced it.
Open.
Okay. Well, everybody seems to be able to open that. Yeah, people don't really seem to care that much about me just opening stuff, which is fun. More knives. Is that a similar knife? Bone dagger, is that the same thing? Yes, it is. So sadly, I could have just ignored picking that up before.
I cannot.
Does it actually have to be there? I'm starting to think that I might actually... Well, actually, you know what? Mort, you don't have anything on you. Let's actually dump a bunch of skulls on you. Yes. You can dump all the skulls on Mort. That's a bit evil from me, isn't it? To dump skulls on a skull. That is a bit evil, I think. Okay, we're picking up a whole bunch of stuff again, which is fine. Did we loot everything? I think we did. Yes. More stuff over here. But yeah, they don't seem to mind at all.
Failed. Opened.
Failed, open. Good. Okay, all of these are now open, I think. I'll ignore the wooden club. We don't have to overdo things. Healing though, very nice. Rags, don't think I need rags. That is all still locked. There we go. Bunch more weapons. Bunch more copper. This is just a thing. Charcoal charm. I'll take that one. That's fair enough. Bunch of stuff to loot. I like that. I like looting stuff. Did I sell the bone charcoal charm for before? I think I did. You can have that. That's okay. These are... There are no names yet, or no named characters here. Not just yet. And bunch of skulls and rags. Let's ignore that. Ooh, a skeleton merchant. Well, la-di-da. You see a skeleton bouncing from the ball of one foot to another. Air whistles from between its teeth. It looks very, very bored. At your approach, his demeanor changes entirely. Welcome, welcome. I've got a host of items for your perusal, fresh from the latest burgs who've been trying to loot the quiet ones. Would you like to see them? You are very chipper for a dead thing. Indeed. Oh, well, you know what? First, let's ask you some stuff. Look, I know we got eternity to stand around and gossip until the cows come home, but the truth is, I don't like dealing with the living alright. I take this stuff from the living before they die and I sell it to other debtors, so if it's all the same to you, I'd rather just conclude the transaction and go home alright. So, you want to see what I have? Fine, I'll show it to you, otherwise leave me alone. Well, fair enough. Right, so I'm gonna start selling some stuff. The enchanted hammer, yeah, I'll sell that one. Bone dagger and the larger ones. You don't want the leg bone club for some reason. Maybe because it's such a poor condition. You also don't want skulls, so I'm tempted to actually just remove those entirely. Don't know if I actually needed that for the vermin guy. Could be that I do, so let's wait. But yeah, I actually think that I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna dump all these skulls in here. Let's remember that that is the skull case, if I can. Okay. A doubtful skeleton. Hello. There's no meat left on the bones of this ancient animated corpse, only a few colored rags, which seems to serve more as a decoration than clothing. He is staring at the floor, shaking his head and tapping his chin thoughtfully. Well, no response, but let's say hi again. I have much on my mind and would prefer to be left alone, so can I help you with anything? No, I have a difficult decision to make, so yeah, tell me about this. I can probably help. To continue my life here or to die. To finally pass into the true death as I've been told of. Ah, you've been persuaded by Suego, I guess. And, yeah, what's the true death to you? A complete absence of passion, the true death, etc., etc. I don't know why we keep asking people about this. And where do I stand on this? I don't know where I stand on this for now. I'll leave you to your thoughts. I'm not gonna make a decision just yet. But we have found Stale Mary. There are things here. Iron trap doors, darkened creatures, only a few and the smells of decaying flesh. Hello, Stale Mary. This musty smelling female zombie looks exceptionally old, almost mummified. Her skin has the appearance of smoldering grey-green leather, and one of her eyes has fallen out, leaving a dark pit in her face. Her voice is slow and thick. Greetings. Hello. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this. And she indicates herself and speaks again. Mary. I'm just gonna try and say what she's actually saying here. Sounds like her vocal cords are festering away in some soupy mess at the base of her throat. Hello, I have questions. So how can you speak to the other zombies and I absolutely cannot understand them? Well, reaching out around to touch you. Ooh, let her touch me, yes. Her little fleshless hands brushes gently against your forearm and she speaks. Listen. Well, how did you do that? Speak to Yukun. Okay, we know about Yukun, but must do it, please. No, speak to us. Speak to us. You can. What's it even called? Yukun, or what's it? Kunju, or something like that. Okay, they actually do translate. Good for me. Speak to us. You can, but you must do it properly. Can you teach me? Well, yes, please do that. Oh wow, that's a lot of experience points. Nice. She finishes teaching you the skills required to speak with the dead. A process she calls stories bones tell. So can I now talk to any dead body? Well, some, others too dead must use skill. Fair enough. So do you know why I am a prisoner? And yeah, indeed, ask Hargrim. Well, what's your take on Hargrim? Hargrim, Skeleton's leader, gives us the word of silent kill, concerned, worried. Why is he concerned? Suego and Akast. Yeah, we kind of know about that. So what's your take on Suego? Suego preaches death. Indeed, he does. He wants us to die. So, why would he want you to die?
My journal.
He does that. Indeed, he is. And what about Akast? Anger. Apparently she's angry for some reason. Akast wants to kill everyone. Why does she want to kill everyone? Hungry and angry. Well, they are... these are the ghouls, right? And they have the zombies. And zombies do tend to like to eat brains. They do that. They do some of that things. Well, okay, are there other people I can ask about? What can you tell me about the Silent King? Silent King, yes. Do you know anything about him? Silent King. Well, what do you know of him? Silent King. Okay. Fair enough, you absolutely know nothing but his name, I guess. Okay, so what about yourself? Who are you? You are Stale Mary, indeed, but what do you do here, Stale Mary? Guide for other zombies. Okay, so you had the zombies. Did I get that the wrong way around? I guess I did. Care for quiet ones. So what about the other zombies? And they do the work of silent kill. And what kind? Rebuild that which has been broken. Care for the true dead. And okay, so who else is here? We have a lot of people we can talk about. So what about skeletons? Hargrim is the leader of the skeletons. Gives us the word of the Silent King. Skeleton guides us in our work. So they are a bit more clever, basically. I would assume. And what else do we have? We have the ghouls, hungry. Yeah, okay, so the ghouls are the hungry ones in this place. And we can ask about... No, I wanted to ask about the rats. And gone, ghouls chase away. Okay. Fair enough. And I think... yeah, have you seen a bronze sphere anywhere? Nope, apparently not. Cool. Don't know how much I got out of that exchange, but we've talked to her, so that's good enough. We have a riddling skeleton. Ooh. I want a riddle. This skeleton is shaking his head and giggling to itself. It guffaws and snores occasionally, biting down his bony head to stop itself. It is old enough so that no meat is left on its bones, only a few colored rags. Hello. Greetings, yes, it sniggers, puffs of dust flying forth with each breath. And, what do the well-to-see casters from another, for I've no interest in hearing thy questions. Covers his mouth, giggling and snorting. I know, terribly rude, but thou shalt have to forgive me this. Okay, fair enough. And we have a cust. Hello, a cust. The rot stink of this ancient-looking ghoul woman is nauseating even from a distance. Her grey-green skin is infested with tomb rot and festering sores, and her fingers, each capped by a long curved talon, are covered in dried blood and filth. Her hair, thick with scuttling insects and worms, hangs to her knees. It hides nearly all of her face in shadow, save for a fanged, feral grin and a lolling grey tongue. Well, she seems pleasant, doesn't she? And she's apparently hissing a bit. What have we here? Some pretty meat, eh? A little tough gristle. Sharp of teeth on your bone and raw fat on your marrow. Yeah, you must be a cust. I don't have to be anything to you, meat and bones. You wash your tongue with me and no one will find you in one piece again. Okay, well, I have some questions. Who are you to come before me like a feast? Answer, cust. And indeed, I have no name. I'm not going to go with the Adan. Then neither does a cast. I call you Blooded One. I pray you still have a name and will before I tear you apart. What do you mean by Blooded One? Meat people to eat? Ah, yeah. Yeah, she wants to eat me. Go, pester cast while you're still alive. Ask. Okay. So do you know why I'm a prisoner? Well, because we didn't catch you in the dark halls where you would have been a meal to us. Damn the Silent King, damn his old bones, meat caught here by the others, stays here until it joins the others. So, right, what about the Silent King? Unseen King, not silent. He says we do marrow-stuffed bones and herd of dead flesh obey him, no question. I cast not see, I cast only hear. One day I shall meet this one. Meet this one. Haha, meet this one. Yes, I cast strong and silent, one weak. We shall see who master. Yes. So you're about to lead an insurgents against the Silent King. Gotcha. So who else is here? I know who else is here, but whatever. Many wander these halls, yes, marrow-filled bones, herd of the dead flesh, we the blighted ones, all ruled by the Silent King. She spits in disgust. Who tells us what to do, what not to do? Also, the little tasties, blooded rats. August rubs her clawed hands together greedily. Yeah, what about those rats? What about them? Go, squeak, squeak, run into dark, small tunnels we chased. Hard to catch. Snacks, hard to get. Warm flesh, easy, crunching teeth. Many of them elsewhere, we go kill them and eat them all. Hunger go away with so many in belly. Always watching us with red juicy eyes in dark and want to eat them. So yeah, they basically feed on rats. So, what do you think about this place? What was your take on this place? Well, it's the Silent King's land, dead nations, place of marrow-filled bones and herd of dead flesh, etc., etc. So, what can you tell me about these? What about your own kind? You are the blighted ones, accustomed to lovely ghouls. Our children always hungry. And what are you actually doing here? And we fight, win and feed. Blooded ones such as you become our food in the end. Ravenous hungers we have. Burn the stomach, never full. We hunger all the time and here you are. Hurry up, die and be still. Okay, well, more questions. Yeah, what about the bronze sphere in your quest with the rats? A cast opens many coffins, many tomes, and never seen such a thing. Fair enough. More info about, maybe about the bones. The bones, the skeletons, weak, tired, too many centuries, too brittle. She snatches a bone at the floor, snapping it for emphasis. Weak. Dead don't fear, but the bones do. Afraid to die and be fed upon by a cast and blighted ones. Afraid to die. We dead now. And fear is something blooded ones thinks of, not dead ones. So yeah, what do you mean? What actually you mean by blighted ones? And yeah, that is indeed a ghouls. We sort of knew that. So what about the herd of dead flesh? That would be the zombies. Make noises like blooded cattle and stink of rotten sweat, sweet, stale juice. And indeed, she frowns and raises her arms and starts shambling about. Go, are you doing a zombie impression here? That's beautiful. Most times, stumble, shamble, and work. Stupid food, stupid half-brain meat being. Okay, so I think we're done here. Yeah, we're kind of done here with you. Hopefully you aren't gonna attack us.
I don't trust the Gith. I say we leave him behind.
I think so too. Can I open this up?
Failed.
No, on that occasion,
Alright.
I don't get any help either. Yeah, more locks, and I don't see any containers that could presumably... Ooh, we have a knifed ghoul. Is that the knife that I'm looking for? This ghoul face has a great gash across it, and one of his eyes has been destroyed entirely. Despite the relative freshness of the wound, it seems to cause the foul-smelling creature no pain or discomfort. You notice a grimy knife tucked in the waistband that is... Ooh, here. Ah, there's my knife. Hello. The ghoul narrows his eyes and snarls at you. Its tongue, no less than 2 hands long, curls out to lick it at its scabby lips. You know what? That knife... I would like it. The ghoul looks down at the knife, scratching his head as if wondering how it got there. Finally looks up and gives you a sly toothy grin. Meat want knife, meat make trade. How about some rat tails? Ooh. Yes, yes. The ghoul snatches them away greedily and devours them. After licking his clawed fingers clean, he tosses you, ooh, here's knife. Well, cheers for that. How many tails did you take? Quite a few, like 6 or something. I don't know exactly how many I had. And am I walking into a weird place here? Just... Oh, who's here? A royal guard. Ah, I must be walking up to the Crimson Doors. Unhinged lid opens into a small coffin. That would be where we cannot go. Let's see what you say about that. This massive skeleton, far larger than any ordinary human, wears ornate bronze armor engraved with elaborate symbols. As you approach it, it looks down on you briefly, then away again. Hello! Greetings, living. I stand here as a royal guard of his lord and majesty, the Silent King. I must ask that you do not distract me from my task with questions. Well, let me ask you something. So who are you? I am in death as I was in life one of the 99 sons of the Western Mountains, fathered when the member of Amahar was severed and cast down upon the face of Ithir. Honor bound to defend our queen, we were lost to this world when ours and our lady with it was destroyed by an angry godling, a brother to Amahar. Many of our number roamed the plains, but some, like myself, chose to remain in Sigil. When I passed away, I was interred here and later awoke in the state you find me in now. I then chose the new master, the Silent King, to defend. I mean, you know, fair enough. So let's not try to get in there right now. And what else do I have? Suigo's chamber is up there, the chapel is there, Stale Mary there. And that is back to Weeping Stone Catacombs. Is it open? Right, it's not open. So we are stuck in here for now, which, you know... Granted, that is information that I already got before. We have a nameless zombie. I completely missed you. There are a few named, sort of. Well, you're nameless, but you know what I mean. So a running female corpse shaking her head and moaning as sadly. As you approach, however, she turns and holds her hands out to you if asking for aid. Hello. Name? My name? No, I don't know your name, and I don't have it either. Forgot my name, so can I help you with that? My tomb, Watery Catacombs. Okay. How will I know it, though? Spiked chest bolted down near my tomb. So, couldn't you just choose a new name? Apparently not. And she shakes her head, but no. Can't you see how you changed? Would your true name fit you any longer? She's trying to figure this out. See, you can't let your old name go now. Become something new. But who? What name? Well, anything. And your name? Well, okay, your name. I can think of a name for you.
My journal.
5,000 experience. Wow, okay. You think of a name, but before you can speak it, the zombie hushes you, drawing close and cupping your hand over her ear. You whispered a name to her. The corpse nods and smiles. Yes, thank you. Well, I have some more questions. Ask Mary. Still Mary. Well, tell me about her. Watches. She leads us and watches us. Yes.
Looks like my
See, we got a bunch of so much experience, but we even leveled up. Beautiful. Let's do that. So let's level up. More weapon proficiency. Fighting skill improved. Yada yada yada. Nothing more, but we get more points. And I have been leveling intelligence and wisdom. I'm gonna do one more just to get over to the surpassing of mortal men, and I'm gonna keep going with charisma, I think. And Mort, on the other hand, statement throws, fighting skills, +1 to fist. Nice, he can now hit better. That is very good. You were 2, and you're at 3 now. You've actually mastered the fisting, the floating skull fisting. Yes, we all like that. Right, let's check this. Just rusted daggers. I'm actually gonna leave those. And can I find more people to talk to? We have the chapel over here. Okay. Slightly concerned that I'm gonna have to start fighting people. Ooh, Blood Bridge. Blood Bridge. Okay. Bizarre compact of healer's heart and the immersion's mind. This necromantic spell transforms your very body into a marketplace. The body is life and death. Your life essence can be given to others. Oh, well, that's fascinating. This key, by the way, do I actually need this? You need to have the mirror to unlock a door, blah blah blah. I don't think I need this anymore, but I'll hold on to it for now. But yeah, I think we've already looked at everything. I can't get back out.
Right.
Oh, no, we don't have to move. Can't make it in there. This is just the antechamber to the Sun King's throne room. Alright, well, we're gonna have to sort of figure out what's going on here and what I can do. Maybe... what if I kill Suego? Would that be an interesting solution? It might be. We shall see about that in the next episode. For now, though, this has been Ghouls Gaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.